What happens when chosen ones fall into lust? The story of King David. A warning for the chosen ones. King David was a man after God's own heart, a leader chosen to bring justice and prosperity to Israel. Yet even a man of such divine favor was not immune to the power of lust. One evening, as he walked upon his palace rooftop, he saw Bathsheba bathing. Overcome by desire, he took her as his own, despite her being the wife of another man, Uriah. To cover up his sin, David orchestrated Uriah's death on the battlefield. What followed was turmoil. His household was plagued with strife, and he suffered spiritual torment. David's fall into lust serves as a powerful warning. When a chosen one succumbs to physical desires, it not only jeopardizes their mission, but also invites chaos into their life. Though David repented and was forgiven, the consequences of his actions rippled through generations. Why are chosen ones so vulnerable to lust? Many chosen ones experience great spiritual battles, and lust is one of the most powerful temptations they face. But why does this happen? 1. Loneliness and the search for connection. Chosen ones often walk a lonely path, set apart from the world by their divine calling. This deep loneliness can make them crave intimacy, leading them to seek fulfillment in physical pleasure rather than spiritual connection. 2. Strong spiritual energy that attracts others. Those with divine purposes often radiate a unique aura that draws people toward them. This magnetic energy can lead to many romantic or sexual temptations, making it harder for them to resist. 3. The enemy knows lust is a powerful weapon. Spiritual enemies understand that one of the quickest ways to derail a chosen one's mission is through lust. When they fall into this trap, they become distracted, disconnected from their purpose, and easier to manipulate. The consequences of falling into lust. When a chosen one succumbs to lust, the effects can be devastating. 1. Loss of connection with their divine purpose. Just like David, those who fall into lust lose their spiritual clarity, and their direct connection with God becomes clouded. 2. Emptiness and confusion. Pleasure without purpose leads to a hollow existence. King Solomon, despite his wisdom, was consumed by his many wives and concubines, leading to his downfall. His pursuit of physical pleasure left him feeling empty, proclaiming in Ecclesiastes, "Everything is meaningless." 3. The guilt trap cycle. Lust leads to sin, sin leads to guilt, and guilt leads to further indulgence in lust to escape the pain. This endless loop causes chosen ones to drift further away from their higher calling. 4th, spiritual exploitation by dark forces. When a chosen one is spiritually weakened by lust, they become more susceptible to negative influences. Samson, a mighty warrior blessed by God, lost his power because of his lust for Delilah. His uncontrolled desires led to betrayal, blindness, and ultimately his downfall. How can chosen ones overcome lust? Lust is a test, but it can be overcome with discipline and spiritual awareness. 1. Recognize that lust is a spiritual test. It is not just about physical desires. It is a challenge to maintain purity and focus on a higher purpose. 2. Purify the mind and master self-control prayer. Fasting and meditation help in redirecting thoughts and overcoming temptations. 3. Channel energy toward meaningful pursuits. Instead of indulging in temporary pleasures, chosen ones should focus on their divine mission, creative endeavors, and service to others. 4. Seek balance. Instead of escaping in lust. Lust often arises when there is an imbalance in life. Instead of using physical pleasure as an escape, chosen ones must seek spiritual fulfillment and wholesome relationships. Conclusion: the call to rise above. The stories of David, Solomon, and Samson teach us a valuable lesson. Even the greatest of chosen ones can fall, but those who recognize their mistakes and seek God's guidance can be restored. Lust is a powerful test, but overcoming it leads to greater strength, clarity, and divine alignment. Every chosen one will face temptation, but the true victory lies in rising above it. The question is, Will you let lust consume your destiny, or will you conquer it and walk the path you were meant to?